Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to this special story. Today's story is full of love, emotion, and one very difficult choice. It is a story that will touch your heart and make you think deeply. It is about a man who stands in front of two doors. Behind one door is his freedom. Behind the other door is his true love. But he can only open one choice, one heart, one decision. What will he choose? And what would you choose if it were you? Stay with me until the end. Listen carefully, feel every moment. And when the story ends, tell me in the comments what your heart would choose. Let us begin. In a quiet village near the mountains, there lived a young man named Leo. Leo was not rich. He had no big house. He had no car. But Leo had something special. He had peace. He had kindness in his heart. He worked on a small farm. He lived with his old father. He loved nature, the trees, the birds, and the river that ran beside the village. Every morning, Leo woke up early. He fed the animals. He watered the plants. He smiled at every person he met. People loved Leo because he helped everyone. He never asked for anything. He believed that simple life is a happy life. But Leo had one big reason to smile every day. Her name was Mira. Mira was a village girl. She had no gold, no diamonds. But her eyes were full of dreams. She loved to read books. She loved the stars. Every evening, she and Leo sat under a big mango tree. They talked about everything, life, dreams, the future. Leo said, "Mira, one day I will build a small house for us, with a garden and birds and trees." Mira smiled. "I don't want gold, Leo. I only want your love. I will live with you anywhere." Their love was not loud. It was not full of gifts, but it was real, strong, soft like the wind, deep like the river. One day, soldiers came to the village. They wore black clothes. They had sharp swords. They said someone in the village was planning to fight the king. They arrested many young men. Leo tried to speak. "I am not part of any plan. I am a farmer." But they did not listen. They hit him. They tied his hands. They took him away. Mira ran behind them, crying, "Please, he is innocent." But no one listened. Leo was taken to the city, the capital. There he was put in a cold, dark prison. He did not know what would happen next. Days passed, then weeks. Leo sat in his prison cell. There was no sunlight, only a small hole in the wall. He heard rats. He ate dry bread. He drank cold water. But in his heart, he only thought of Mira. He closed his eyes and remembered her laugh, her words, her promise. One night, a guard came to him. The man wore black. He said, "Tomorrow you will stand before two doors. You will choose one." Leo asked, "What is behind the doors?" The man said, "Behind one door is your freedom. You can go home. You will live your life." Leo nodded, but the man continued, "Behind the other door is Mira." Leo's heart jumped. "Mira? She is here?" The guard nodded. "She came to the city to save you. She crossed the border. That is a crime. The king arrested her too. Now she is behind one of the doors." Leo could not speak. His heart broke into 1,000 pieces. That night, Leo did not sleep. He sat in silence. He looked at the moon through the hole in the wall. He remembered Mira's words. "If you ever get lost, I will come find you. I promise," and she did. She came. She was brave. Now she waited behind a door. If he chose her, they would be together, but he would lose his freedom. If he chose freedom, he would never see her again. His heart cried. What should I do? The next morning, Leo was taken out of the prison. Guards walked beside him. He saw the sky after many days. The sun was shining, but Leo's heart was heavy. He did not feel the warmth of the sun. He felt fear. He felt pain. He was taken to the king's palace. It was a huge place. The walls were high. The gates were golden. Inside, the air was silent. Many people had come to see. Everyone was waiting. Leo was brought into the great hall. The floor was white marble. On the far side, there were two giant black doors. Each door was tall, strong, and heavy. They looked the same. No marks, no signs. Above, the king sat on a big golden throne. His eyes were cold. His voice was strong. The king said loudly, "You have a choice today. One door will give you freedom, the other love, but you cannot have both. Choose now." Leo's legs felt weak. He looked at the doors. He looked at the people watching. He felt very small. His hands shook. His heart beat fast. He took a deep breath. He walked closer to the doors. He remembered Mira's face, her eyes, her smile, her words. He also remembered his father, his home, the birds, the farm. Tears came to his eyes, one step closer, and another. People whispered. Some said, "Choose freedom." Others said, "Choose love." But Leo did not listen to them. He listened to his own heart. 2 doors, 1 choice, forever. Suddenly something amazing happened. A white bird flew into the hall. It circled over Leo's head. Then it flew and landed on the left door. Then it flew away into the sky through a small open window high above. Leo remembered something very special. Once, when he and Mira were sitting under the mango tree, she said, "If I am ever far away and you are lost, look to the sky. Look for a white bird. That bird will carry my heart." Was this that sign? Was Mira trying to tell him something now? The people in the hall went silent. Everyone saw the bird. Everyone felt the magic. Leo's breath slowed. He felt something deep inside. Peace, love, a pull toward that door. He stepped forward. His hand touched the wood of the left door. It was cold, but his heart was warm. He whispered softly, "Mira, I trust your sign." And then he pushed the door open. Dear listener, what do you think Leo saw? Maybe he saw Mira standing there with tears in her eyes, ready to run into his arms. Maybe he saw a wide open field and the road to freedom. Maybe the door had both. Maybe love and freedom were not 2 different things. Maybe when you choose love with your whole heart, you also set yourself free. Some say he walked out of the palace holding Mira's hand. Others say he walked alone, but with peace in his heart. The truth, only Leo knows. But now it is your turn to choose. Now it is your turn, my friend. Tell me in the comments. I would choose the door because... Would you choose love or freedom? Thank you for listening to this story. If you liked it, please like, share, and subscribe. We will bring more emotional and easy stories to help you learn English and feel deeply. Remember, the biggest choices in life are made with the heart. See you in the next story. Goodbye for now.